We want to get you out to breaking news now. Fulton County Judge Scott McAfee has made a ruling on whether to disqualify DA Fani Willis from the elections interference case against former President Donald Trump. And we're going to get out to Fox 5 I-Team's Randy Travis with the very latest. We have been waiting on this ruling, the whole nation really. Randy, good morning.
Good morning, Natalie. Yeah, I'm still going through this order that Judge McAfee sent down just a few minutes ago. But bottom line is, he is ruling that Fani Willis can stay on this case. She does not have to be disqualified. He went through a lot of detail about the hearing that took place over the last month or so. I'm going to go through that here in just a little bit as well. But he cited some of the signs of dishonesty he mentioned. He called it, some of it, an odor of mendacity remains in the case. But he centered on the fact that Nathan Wade is still part of this case. As you remember, Nathan Wade and Fani Willis had a romantic relationship either before he was hired or after he was hired, depending on which witness you want to believe. And there was also these allegations that they shared some tax money that she paid him to go on vacations to the Caribbean and out to California. But Judge McAfee said that the DA basically has two choices in this case. She can choose to step aside along with the whole of her office and refer the prosecution to the prosecuting attorney's counsel for reassignment, or Mr. Wade can withdraw, allowing the district attorney, the defendants, and the public to move forward without his presence or remuneration, distracting from and potentially compromising the merits of this case. So Fani Willis has a choice. Doesn't sound like much of a choice. She can either accuse her entire office, or she can tell Mr. Wade, an ex-boyfriend, that his services are no longer required. Again, we've been waiting for the last 2 weeks for this decision. It followed a couple of weeks worth of riveting hearings involving Fani Willis actually having to take the witness stand and explain in somewhat embarrassing detail her romantic relationship with Nathan Wade. Judge McAfee listened to all of that. He also accepted some evidence of cell phone records that seemed to raise questions about their testimony. But bottom line here today, Judge Scott McAfee has put this case back on the rails and is allowing DA Fani Willis, should she so choose, to stick with this case as long as she lets Nathan Wade go. We'll have a lot more about this coming up later on today as I go through this stunning order that was just handed down a few minutes ago.
Randy, and I know you've been staying on top of this so closely from the very beginning, you know, with this ruling coming down as is. What do you think what this means for the case moving forward?
Well, of course, the defense has a decision now. Do they appeal? And Judge McAfee has to allow them to appeal. It's a certificate for immediate review. If he allows them to appeal his decision today, it will then, of course, go to the Georgia Court of Appeals. Could delay this even more, perhaps, unless the judge decides to move forward with the case while that appeal is pending. And then, of course, Fani Willis has a decision to make as well. Should she, I think she's going to stay on the case. By and large, that seems to be her best option here. She'll have to decide whether she needs to re-indict those 6 defendants who just a couple of days ago had 6 charges dismissed by Judge McAfee. Does she move forward without re-indicting them? Or does she do that? Does she try to add the charges back on to the indictment and thus delay this case even longer? Remember, there is no trial date set for this right now. Fani Willis wanted it to be in August, but the judge has never gotten around to actually deciding that. This case has sort of been sidetracked for a couple of months. The motion was filed in early January, raising these questions about a potential conflict of interest, and we've been dealing with that the last couple of months and not really talking about the true facts of this case, the election interference case that 15 defendants still face here in Georgia.
All right, Randy, it seems like this is far from over, but we know you'll be continuing to stay on top of us and bring us the latest developments throughout the day today. Thank you so much.